The Puerto Rico government just made a massive change to this law, and it's going to change the way we invest in real estate on the island of Puerto Rico. I've done over 200 deals in Puerto Rico over the last 7 years as a real estate investor, but it's not just going to affect me and my bottom line, it's going to put more money in the hands of local real estate investors. And let me show you how to take advantage of it. Let me tell you about Law 132. This law was passed to stimulate housing on the island of Puerto Rico after the 2008 market crash. It does two big things. One, it exempts long-term rental income from Puerto Rico income tax. Guys, that's huge. And two, it exempts capital gains when you sell these properties as long as you bought during the right window. Today, we're focusing on the rental side of this law because this part is still active for local real estate investors, and it's about to be extended through 2040. And that means, guys, if you own long-term rental properties where you're providing housing for families and they're going to rent from you for at least 1 year as their primary residence, that rental income is completely non-taxable. And you don't have to pay withholding either, so you get to keep 100% of the rental income, put it in your pocket, live on it, do whatever you want with it. You don't pay taxes on it. What's better than that? Not everybody gets this deal. Who's going to qualify? You have to be either the owner of the property or an authorized long-term lessor of the property. And the lease has to be a long-term lease, which is generally identified as 1 year or more, and it has to be for a primary residence. So Airbnb is out. You don't qualify if you own a property and you're renting it out on Airbnb. You have to pay taxes on that income. And you have to file a Puerto Rico tax return and file the income as exempt. And that's the key, guys. If you don't make this file in your Puerto Rico income tax forms, then the income is going to be treated as ordinary income and you're going to have to pay taxes on it. And if you forget to report it right, the exemption goes away for you. So if you're buying homes or apartments to rent long term, this law is made for you. And here's how you qualify. And guys, it's not hard. Step 1, buy a long-term rental property in Puerto Rico. And this can be a single-family home, a condominium, or a small multifamily property, as long as you're not renting it out for short-term rental purposes. In other words, you're renting it out long-term to families who are going to live in it and call it their primary residence. So it's not for commercial, and it's not for Airbnb. I'm going to repeat that again and again so that you'll get it through your thick skull. The next step is you're going to lease it to someone to actually live in it and do what the law is asking you to do, provide housing. And again, this is a 12-month lease or more ideally. Step 3. So on your Puerto Rico tax return, you're going to report the rent and mark it as exempt under Law 132. That's it. No extra forms, no licensing. Just keep good records and make the reporting. If you do it right, you're going to see zero income tax due on that rent. This is why this matters. This law gives you a massive head start. While investors on the mainland are paying 20 or 30% on rental income, you're able to reinvest every penny, compounding tax-free. Guys, it gets even better than that if you've been a homeowner for a long time. If you bought these properties that you can rent out long-term, if you bought them between 2010 and 2013 under Law 132 or under Act 216, your capital gains on the resale will probably be tax-free also. But the window is closed now moving forward. So the real play with Act 132 or Law 132, whatever the hell you want to call it, is rent these properties for a long term. You're solving the housing crisis on the island. We've got lots and lots of people who need a great place to live. If you can provide it, you can earn this money tax-free. And the best news is it's available to everybody. So we hear a lot on this channel that Puerto Rico provides all of these acts and these different things for people who are coming from off of the island, but they don't include the people on the island. Well, you keyboard warriors out there, if you're listening to me, this has been available for you since 2010, and all you had to do is follow the rules and rent your properties out for long term, and you got to collect the money and pay no tax. Wow, what's better than that? If you're serious about using laws like this to grow your wealth through real estate, join our community, the Flip Flop Flipper Apex community. This is where we connect investors, we share deals, we educate, we network together, and we do deals together. Drop a comment that says yes if you want the link, or look for it in the description. Either way, I'll see you over there.